Okay, so example number 1, bags. According to some poskim, it is forbidden to unseal or unglue a paper or plastic bag. Right? This applies, for example, snack, for example, potato chips bags. Right? So of course it's glue shut, but we're going to see which heat sealed, as well as sugar bags, which are generally glue shut. I mean, sugar bags, it's not so simple to unglue them. So of course it's you can tear the end, but you have to be careful. The biggest issue with it sugar bag is we're going to discuss. Let me quickly see. I'm not sure. Okay, so the problem with the sugar bag, some of them, for example, there is a sweetener. I don't know, I forget what it's called. Whatever. There are two types. Now it's probably more, but classic ones from a long time ago. There's one that is a pink one, and one is a blue one. I don't know whatever the difference between them. So people who do not eat sugar, diabetes, right? People who have diabetes, so they would use those. So I saw these packages full of writing. So must be very, very careful when you open them. Regular sugar depends on the company. Some companies, like pure, like almost kosher company. I mean, there is a kosher side, like a kosher. I mean, kosher for Shabbos, meaning like almost no writing. Of course, there is name of the company, like few words, but that's it. So you open it easily. But others, again, I don't remember the brands, like sugar packets. Like it's like right. It's almost to the line when you have to tear. So of course, if you're careful and you tear like slowly, there is no problem. But many people, they just do not care. They just tear open, and nobody taught them, and nobody would tell them that they're doing something wrong. Unfortunately, which is a big issue in our generation. People like too arrogant to learn, right? And other too scared to teach somebody, because a person can get offended. So as I was not rebuking, but I advising one person, and he did not like my advice. I mean, right? I got from his previous message. So I told him, look, I'm going to tell you, you do whatever you want. It's your life, it's your eternity. You do whatever you want. I'm telling you what Halacha says. Right, and there is, I'm not going to give you details, but these details I'm going to give. It's like a questionable situations, and based on his information, we can decide left, and we cannot decide right. But if he goes left and the condition is yes, so he's going to get punished, and if condition is no, and he's going to go right, so he's going to get punished. So basically, there is only one way, halachic way, out of this equation. He did not like. I said, look, you do whatever you want. Understand? But just because he did not like does not mean that I'm not going to tell him what is the right decision. Right? Okay. So bags. According to some poskim, it is forbidden to unseal, unglue the paper plastic bags. As we said, so the bags of chips is the sugar, the famous one. When the removal of the enclosed item is a Shabbos necessity, it is permitted only to tear the bag open in destructive fashion. There is a tearing lengthwise. So if you're in a house, so I think it's easier. So you want a bag of chips. So according to some poskim, if it's open easily, so it was not intended for to be closed, so they would allow. But I would say, why would you go into this great area? How do you know it's easy or not easy? Maybe the two packages before that were easy, but now this would not be easy. So I would say that if you need, especially like a bag of chips, take a scissors and just cut it open, eat chips and throw the bag. That's it. Don't try to be don't go into this gray area. Because there are some poskim, they say in the beginning you can open like this. Okay. Okay, so continue. However, some poskim rule that the bag can be opened easily, right? One is permitted to open in a normal manner, exactly as we said. But again, how do you know where it was easily or not easy? If it would be too easily, so it would be squashed and that's it. It would lose the air inside. You understand? So it's also it's not so easy to open this chips bag. The reason is that since the packaging can be opened easily, the bonding that holds two sides together is too weak to consider a proper seal, which is, maybe there are seals like that, but in all that I saw and tried to open, they're pretty strong. You have to apply force. Like a small child, I don't think would or elderly person. I don't think that would open so easily. I don't think so. Right. Why? Since it is easily open, so it cannot be subject to prohibition of tearing because it was not glued to begin with, in some sense. Nevertheless, it is the best to act stringently in this regard and open bags only in destructive fashion. Right. So as we said, so that's. I think if you just go by one approach, as I said, go destructive fashion, use scissors only if it's necessary, so you're fine, right? You're fine. Cardboard boxes, right? It is forbidden to unglue the top. So usually the gluing is very good, right? Glue the top when the item of Shabbos necessity must be removed. From the sealed box, the box must be cut destructive fashion without tearing any words or symbols of pictures. So as I said, like this, and for sure it is destroyed. Nobody is going to reuse it. So I try to throw out right away. Okay, and as we said, if you remove cookies from that box or you remove cereal from this box, also you since you're going to open up the bag, also so you cannot keep the bag. You have to put the content somewhere else. Okay, whatever you're not going to finish. Okay, so next one is plastic cartons. According to some poskim, it is permitted to tear off the plastic ring with which the cap of the plastic milk carton is attached. However, other poskim prohibit this, and it is therefore preferable to open plastic milk cartons before Shabbos. If one forgot to do so, he may rely on the lenient opinion. Nevertheless, one can avoid the controversy with relative ease. Okay. The plastic cup and ring are usually removed while intact by simply inserting the fork onto the ring and lifting. Thus, it is not necessary to tear off the ring. Okay. So let's try to understand, and we're going to explain what it means. Okay, so again, some poskim. So the way I understand, we're talking about. I'm sure that people live in different countries. So if you have a gallon of water, right, big or even the different gallons. So I have a plastic cup, small one. Usually, sometimes it has milk is better, I think. But now, as in olden days, all of them were like cup, like you push and it's closed, and it was held with a ring. So usually to open, you need to tear off the ring, and you remove the cup. Today, many these plastic cartons, as he called, they have a screw cup. That's a difference. It's actually I just saw look ahead. It's the next one. So but here it's when you have this ring. So meaning normal way of opening in the water, it's usually in the gallons, in the big ones or milk, right? milk even half a gallon, so also so the same cups, right? So you have to take the drink out. So in order, some poskim say, yeah, you can do this tear of the ring. I'm not sure, like it's for sure it's tearing, but in this case you can save the ring from a previous carton and throw out whatever you open, just throw out and close with a safe cup. That's what I would do. Right, but he said even better solution, simple solution: take a fork and remove cup with a ring. Okay, it also works. So, but be careful. Right, he said milk carton and water gallons. Okay, so that's only two examples that I actually no, it's in the big ones. I apologize. In the big. What is it? Orange cartons. Also that they had these cups. Okay. So technically, as he said, there is some poskim we permitted tear off, but others say no. Okay, no problem. So we always try to go by stringent opinion, and of course those things must be opened before Shabbos. If not, so after the fact. Rav, in the case of cereal, okay, would we have to also tear directly the bag that contained that contains the cereal that comes inside of the bag, lengthwise? Yes. To pour the cereals in a large bowl / container. Yes. That's exactly what we said. Maybe if I did not say so, we say it now. So you cut directly the cardboard box, and inside container, inside the bag also you destroy, right? Destroy like lengthwise, but even like horizontal wise, there is no problem because you're going to like throw out anyway, right? So destroy or not destroy. Okay. Right, and when pour somewhere else, same with cookies or something, right? So, or other things. Okay. Next question. If we have an open package, of food that isn't the most fresh but edible, and we realized on Shabbos that we have a newer, fresher, and most tasty product, okay, would it be justified to open the package over using the first package for Oneg Shabbos? I think so, right? So the question is, if we have a package like even like potato chips, right? Sometimes like if people buy big bag, for example, to save money, buy big bag. So when you open, nice and crunchy. Guess what? Then you seal the with a clip or something. Right? After 2 or 3 days, you forgot huge bag. Who can eat so much? So you try to eat. It's soft. And it's not crunchy, it's not tasty, this and that. Okay, so it's a different story. So now, if a person in this situation wants to open a new bag, right, to enjoy, there is no problem, right? Because it would be for sure enjoyment of Shabbos, right? So meaning open up the sealed bag. That's what it says. Okay, so next question. Would it be problematic to cut open a hard food item in a fashion that would resemble that, perhaps even if we use container like a chopping off, only the upper part of the coconut, and empty it from the water to the. Let's read it again. Would it be problematic to cut open hard food item? Food item, okay. There is no problem to cut the food items whatsoever. Right. So, example, so the person has a coconut. So the question is, can I tap? Take like a cut tap and pour the water. Right. That's what I want. Right? There is no problem whatsoever. Because it's food. There we said like Do people use coconut shelf? I mean, yeah, people do many things, but most likely we're not going to do anything. We're going to throw out. So I mean, those are people like artisans that go do some beautiful things. That's exception, right? We go like for us, it's like useless. So there is no problem. It's food.